Hi everybody, welcome to my review of Asgard. Now I'm not gonna go over the rules because I just yesterday I made a run through, so check that out if you want to know the rules. I'll start with a minus. I'm not gonna set up this game again because it's just too much work. So that's a minus of the game. There are lots of pieces, lots of piles you have to shuffle. The shuffling is good because there's random setup. Every time other god tiles will come up, so sometimes when a 4 is on top, that god is interesting to build a temple for. And so this changes every game, but it's a lot of work. These population tiles have to be shuffled. I did make one mistake in the game. These weapon and wizardry tiles, which you get by going into battle. Here you get wizardry tiles and here you get weapon tiles. They're not random, you can choose them apparently. They are face down next to the board. You take the whole pile and you choose one and you place them again face down. So the other people don't know which one you took. That was a small mistake. So this makes actually going early into battle even better. It's better anyway because the disc stays there if you win and you keep getting the points over here, but you actually get better tiles if you go soon. So it's good to go to battle early, but it's also good to build temples early because as I said before, the points of the temple, like this one is 4 points, you get every round. So if you get them in the first round, this tile gives you 20 points. If you only get them in the second round, it's only 16 and so on. So either way, it's good to build them early. So a minus is the setup time, how difficult it takes a while to set everything up, and the explanation time. It's really complex, as you might have gathered from my run through, although actually it's not that. Once you're playing and you know the rules, it plays pretty fast. You select cards equal to your number of discs, then you play them and you place the discs, and then you take the discs off the board and the action happens, and then you have a battle phase. Once it's clear, it's okay, but it's so much to explain because you have all these different actions. Like these, you get 2 tiles and the action. You have to explain what every god does. Here you just get the 2 tiles except for Odin. Then these 3 gods are a bit special. Then there's the temple action you have to explain. How you move your disc. You have to pay these. You can take the card, put it into the Tree of Life and Yggdrasil, and they have to understand the difference between the battles during the games and Ragnarok. You have to explain Ragnarok, how everything comes together, so it's a lot to explain and a lot to digest for new players. But once everybody knows how to play this game, it is fantastic. I think I love this game. It's fun how the choices are interesting. First you have to choose your gods and then you're stuck with those gods. Then you have to think about the order you're gonna play them in, because you often want a top slot or a temple slot first, but if you get stuck you can always go to Asgard, which isn't that bad actually, because you get these Asgard tiles and you can buy more discs and stuff. But timing is important. What's also fun is everything is limited. So like I said, there are only 5 of these rocks except for Odin. There are only 3 white rocks, but you only take 1. And so the first round maybe 2 people go here, so there are 4 yellow rocks gone. Next turn, if somebody comes here, he takes the 5th yellow rock, and if the other haven't spent them, you can steal one. So you have to get everything fast and spend it fast. There's no hoarding in this game. It makes for a lot of interaction. You have to plan everything out. During the 5 rounds, the 2 things that give you points are building temples and going into battle, and those also help you during Ragnarok because you need temples to be able to participate in Ragnarok, like I said. Then you support that god and you can fight for these points, which are a big deal at the end of the game. And the battles help you because you get these weapon and wizard tiles, and if, like I said earlier, you can choose them, so they help a lot in Ragnarok. They will help you win the Ragnarok battles, so you have to balance it out a bit. Also fun is you have to think about working together or not, because when you build a temple for a god that already has a temple, you work together in Ragnarok in that battle, but you also have to split the points. So sometimes you have to think, will I build for a new god and try to win a battle on my own, or will I help someone so we have two battles which we can win twice and but share the points. Also, when you build a temple, you take the tile over here and you place it, and then you can also choose to just go fight to a world where, let's say I pick up the hell tile and I'll put her here when there's no light god here, so you just fight population, which is an easier fight most of the time. Or you can go to where already, let's say here, if there is another god that's supported by other players, and you can try to pick a fight, and that will be a harder battle, but if you win, you steal these points from the players supporting that god. So you can go for the easy way and just get points easily, or you can go hard, but then you can steal points, and that's why you need to play this with 4, I think. So there's a lot of interaction, lots of battles, like it's possible that here red and blue are fighting each other, but over here they're working together, and that makes it a really interesting game, but really complex. It's not easy, but I really like it. What else to mention? The artwork, it's unique. Like, this isn't a normal look for Thor, I think. He's really skinny. We're used to seeing him much more muscular. Loki, also very skinny. They're actually all skinny except for Odin, who looks a bit fat, but also less sport. Yeah, he looks not that fit as he does in other games. So the artwork is nice, but the board, it's really busy. There's a lot of pieces, but I don't mind that much. So I think that's everything. I think I have mentioned everything. So as you can tell, I really like this game. If you like complex Euros, you should give this a try. If you like worker placement, it's a unique take on worker placement. And what I love most about this game is just the build up. Some games just go, and then they're over, not really building up to a climax. This game does. The 5 rounds are all building up to Ragnarok. You're gathering resources, planning out, and Ragnarok is the big finale where you can still gain a lot of points or none at all. So it's really important to prepare well. The team is also good. If you like Norse mythology, it makes sense. So that was my review. For a full rules explanation, please check my run through. See you guys later. Thanks.